All right. All
JB.
right. What's going on, Joey?
Oh, what's happening, my man? Just kicking it. Just kicking it. Ready to break down some shit. This is an action-packed agenda, I believe, for today.
This is like the first actual week where I feel it's like what we envision the show being, like college football, NFL, and a UFC pay-per-view.
Dude, I've
Yeah,
been saying it every goddamn week, man. It is the best time of the year. Let's fucking go.
it is. So I'm not gonna waste time. I guess first, what are you drinking tonight?
I got an Irish whiskey here, Clonakilty. Clonakilty. It's an Irish whiskey, but it's finished in a port cask. So you get that nice vanilla hint, which you get from a lot of Irish whiskeys, but then the cask finish gives it a little sweetness as well. It's a fucking treat, man. It's one of those where I had probably not enough for two glasses, too much for just one. So it resulted in one aggressive and healthy pour for tonight, man. What do you got going on?
Very nice. Can't wait to get your picks after you finish that. I got the Puncher's Chance, Bruce Buffer's bourbon.
Oh,
Definitely a
great.
marketing ploy, but it's good stuff, man. It really is.
Yeah, dude, I expected that to be garbage. We had it for the first time. Where were we?
It's a CES event down at
It was at
Stone River.
CES. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there at the regional MMA scene, and when you busted it out, I was like, "Here we go, another Proper 12 was just some kind of bullshit." But I was truly impressed, and you know what? I'd expect nothing less from a buffer.
Yeah, so it's not expensive because it's gonna be a heavy drinking night because we got to own up for last week. Last
Oh
week was
God,
not good for the brand.
no.
Um, to go over on a UFC card. Buckley was a poor play. That looked terrible. The shoey bet we both lost, so I think we both have to do shoeys.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and,
We
you
didn't think
know,
that. We didn't think that one through, did we?
no, no, and I mean Vittori's going to be done. He looked terrible.
Yeah, terrible. Well, I mean, look, gatekeeper, textbook gatekeeper for the weight
Yep,
class, nothing more.
yep. Now I will say, even though he lost, I am totally fine losing that to Uvasa bet. He had him knocked
Sure,
out. He admitted he had
absolutely.
him KO'd, and I had him round 2 and 3 KO and straight up KO. If that hits, the weekend saved. We're partying. Again, didn't have bad college football week until we kind of got screwed on that points parlay because Oregon number 17 ranked
Fucking
the
Oregon.
country. 3 points,
You
can't
kidding
score
me?
on fourth down on the goal line.
Absolute
Um,
garbage. What were they ranked? What were they ranked?
17. They got Bo Nix is their quarterback. He used to be the quarterback of Auburn. He's supposed to be like this legit guy. He looked like
Yeah.
shit. Their offense looked terrible.
Yeah, 3 points. Nice job. Nice
So
job.
then what does dumbass JB do? I got a little special part for LSU, special place in my heart for LSU because I went down there for my bachelor party. I said, they're not going to lose this game. The spread went up to 4.5. Double down, baby. Double down. They looked like shit the entire game, Joey. Like this, I don't know if I fell asleep or watched it, but fucking
I didn't watch it. I did not watch it.
when they came back and they score with literally they score on 1 second left, fourth down on the goal line. They score to make it 23-24. I'm like, I got life. I have them at
Absolutely.
-3, -4.5. College rules a -7 wins and victory here. And
Mhm.
they fucking blocked the extra points. Like,
I
if
saw
that
the
didn't
replay.
fucking put a cap on how my weekend went, that's it. Boom.
I know, dude. And look, I was so upset that the points parlay shit the bed, super points shit the bed, spread parlay shit the bed. I mean, look, it was not a good week. I agree, JB. Let's own up to it. We got to consult our brand protection professional at Boston Brews Bets. We got to chat with this person and figure out what we got to say in these situations. But look, hey, the past is the past. I'm looking forward to the future, my man.
Exactly. So let's just get into it. I just wanted to own up to that, but we'll talk about the pool quickly. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. Join it. There's 3 people in it. It's free money. I'm gonna try to extend it so you can still enter by like week 2. Could be advantage, disadvantage, depending if you win or lose week 1 or 2, I guess. But join it. We'll break down UFC 279. Keep rolling with the survivors. Get into week 1. And we're
Yes.
probably gonna fly through 279 Survivor because I feel like we're gonna spend a good time on week 1.
Yeah.
And then fly through some college football week 2 picks. None of these college picks are going to be legit until I post them. It's just more so what I'm thinking based off how this past weekend went.
All right. All right.
Join the pool. That's all I'm going to say. Info's
Free
there.
money. Join
Hit
the pool,
pause.
free money.
Join it. Click the links. Whatever.
You don't got to say anything else, man.
No.
who who would have thought we'd be seeing this image, bro? This is crazy. It's
It is.
crazy.
It is. It is. It's just you see, like he's been waiting for Diaz at the airport. He's been like fucking around with the slap. This is
Uh,
it's gonna be interesting. But listen, before we get into the main card, the prelims, I only got a couple fights here. I guess let's just run down them real quick. Darren Weeks versus Johan. You got a pick here, bet here, or no?
no, look, for Darian Weeks, I did take him as a dog against oh, what's McGregor's boy's name? The Irish talent coming up. Ian.
Gallagher? No.
God damn it. No. What is that guy's name? It's funny because I always dismiss him once he starts talking, and I just say, look, you don't get it. It's Ian Gary, man. I
Ian
just
Gary.
yeah, I'm not sold on Ian Gary. I think he's a technical fighter. I like him. But man, when he tries to be like McGregor with the shit talking, I just dismiss him and forget his name, as you can see.
Yeah.
But Darian Weeks, I think he's got some good boxing skills, man. I want him to really, really, really show the world who he is and win this. But I got nothing on this, man. And honestly, I have nothing on that. I have nothing on Elise Reed and Melissa Martinez. No, thank you. Do you got any takes on that?
Nope. No takes on Weeks. No takes on Rita Martinez. Again, like, her friends at Punchless, Women's Science, take the dog on
Yeah,
women's MMA if you're going to, but I'm not going to bet it. Again, I got to be a little bit more careful after the weekend we had last weekend.
true,
I
true.
guess go to Chad versus what's it, Eli? I got nothing on this
Hey,
one either.
Hey, JB, let's get serious, man. When it comes to the prelims, I think if we have some takes, let's pick them, let's call them out, right? But I got nothing on this one. And Norma Dumont and Danielle Wolf, I also will take a hard pass. Women's science, I don't know, man. What do you feel when you look at the prelims, right? Is there something that jumps out at you?
There's three fights, and you know what? Let's just skip over that next women's one and get right to it. Chris Barnett versus Jake Collier.
Oh yeah,
I love Barnett. It's definitely a biased homer bet. I don't know why I'm a homer on Barnett, but I mean the way he won that, the flying kick fight and then just did the flip. At plus 330, I think it's worth a sprinkle. I will say someone posted something that like Jake Collier is ridiculous for win, lose, win, lose,
yeah.
win, lose. And his last fight was a loss. So the whole argument is he's no way going to lose to Barnett. I
Oh
do think
come
it's a
on.
drastic. No, I mean, Collier's ranked higher than him. I mean, it's definitely there, but I think plus 330, it's worth a sprinkle on Barnett. No
Absolutely.
parlay, just a little sprinkle.
Absolutely. No, I fully support that. And look, for Jake Collier to be minus 400 against anyone, I mean, look, okay, Chris Barnett maybe hasn't proven himself, maybe a little too flashy for comfort, right? But I mean, Jake Collier at minus 400, come on, he doesn't deserve that. So I agree. Plus 330. Why not? Why not?
Little
Little
sprinkle,
sprinkle,
very little
right?
sprinkle. Make the prelims interesting here.
I support it. I support 100%, man.
The next one, I really like Jamie Pickett.
Yeah.
Um, at minus 125, I think he's a good parlay piece. I looked at prop plays for finish. I don't feel great about him. I think I'm just going to throw him in some sort of parlay at minus 125. I don't think I'm going to take him straight up. I don't like him that much, but I think he's worth a little bit as a parlay piece.
Yeah, I mean, I like Jamie Pickett. I do. I like watching him. I think he's a good fighter. I think, so the other guy, look, Denise, I'm going to take a step. Uh, Denise Tiuliulin. Are you going to buy it? Tiuliulin?
There's a reason I didn't try. I said Jamie Pickett and ended.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got a Russian here. He's from Moscow. His professional record 9-6, not overly impressive here. So, I think I would like to ride with Pickett on this one. I think he's the more experienced fighter. I think Dennis here. He just has he has a single fight in the UFC, so he's going on his second fight. And look, the Russian MMA scene, the regional scene might be crazy, but if you've already lost 6 times, I'm going to go with Pickett. So I'll back you on this. Let's go, Jamie Pickett.
I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. This next fight, I mean, what do you do at minus 690? Almeida's going to run through this
No,
fucking guy, but I'm not going to touch it. Are you?
nothing. No, I mean, look, you watch it, and honestly, you hope for the upset, but stay far, far away from it. Minus 660. Come on.
660. 660. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
stay
And that's
far
that's
away,
gone
dude.
up. I think it started at like minus 500. It keeps going up. He wasn't supposed to fight this guy. He was supposed to fight someone else, and something happened with visa issues. I think I read.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, when you see lines like that, it's going to take a lot to get me tempted to dabble. So no, thank you.
Okay, this next fight. Let's take a little trip down memory lane here, Joey.
All right.
So, the last big Diaz fight for me, at least, and you were there for this, would be UFC 244 against Mazdaval for the what was it, the BMF belt, that stupid fucking belt they made up,
Oh
whatever.
no, yeah, yeah. It was a Madison Square Garden, wasn't it?
It was, it was. Now, if you remember,
Mhm.
we were in Vegas for that,
Yes.
and had Nate Diaz won, it would have been a pants off limo back to
Oh
the
my
airport type
god.
situation.
No
He was
doubt.
tied up in so many parlays, and I think we had a killing in college football, but all in parlays with Diaz being the anchor for whatever drunken reason. We did that.
Right, right. Yeah.
So, I'm a little sentimental. You know who kicked off that fight card was Hakeem. Hakeem
Get
kicked off
out.
that fight card. He beat
Did he?
Julio Arce in a
Okay.
decision, split decision. So I'm gonna pick Hakeem here. Again, I think this might be a parlay piece with Jamie
Mm.
Pickett. I don't want to. I think Hakeem probably knocks people out, but he hasn't knocked people out in a while. So I'm gonna take Hakeem probably parlayed with Pickett and call it a little prelim parlay there.
I like it. I like this a lot actually, and I like Hakeem. So look, I'm going back to it, man. You know how I feel about these young Canadian fighters coming up. I don't believe in them. I do not think that they will fight at elite levels like George St. Pierre did. I just have a hard time believing in these Canadians. And you know what? Charles Jourdain, he proved me right last week. However, me and Hakeem, he is a guy who has consistently looked better. Each time he's in there, he looks good. And the dude can bang, man. He's mean. He's got
He's
some
Mean
nastiness to
Hakeem,
him.
man. That's his
He
name,
is,
Mean
dude. And
Hakeem.
it's fitting, man. It really is. So I actually like him as well. I am considering mixing him up in a parlay. I just don't know if it's going to be Pickett. I think when we get to the main card, it's going to all make sense here. But I'm on Hakeem here. Juicy J is not a bum. Julian Erosa. I mean, hey, he beat Charles Jourdain, right? He submitted him, but
Yeah, that's a real victim. Don't even get me down that fucking road.
no, I won't. I mean, look, he's good, man. He's fought a lot. He's fought a lot for a 33-year-old Erosa, but I'm on the Hakeem train. Let's go. I just got to figure out who I'm going to parlay him with.
All right, let's roll into the main card here because I think that's the meat of the bones here.
All right.
So again, getting a little sentimental, right? Going back to some fun Vegas days when I didn't really have a lot of responsibilities in life. Johnny Walker was also on that card and got knocked the fuck out by Corey Anderson.
I'm so done with him, bro. I'm so done.
I am too. The pick is Kutabala for me. Again, parlay
Mhm.
piece. I want to take
Mhm.
Kutabala inside the distance, but I will say Walker has knockout power. I think his chin is super suspect recently. I don't think he's going to do it. That being said, you put Kutabala on a parlay piece, you got to take the risk that Walker does have that power to knock him out. I don't think he's going to, which is why I'm on Kutabala, but he has that power.
You know what I saw from Walker? I think it was MMA Junkie posted it. He is blaming his lack of success in his past 3 fights on taking CBD.
So
And
that,
you know
that
what he
I
said?
literally looked at that right before we dialed into this.
Yeah,
That's actually
sure.
true.
Yeah, yeah. You know what he said? Oh, every kind of CBD has a little bit of THC, so no wonder I was high. It's like those are 2 different chemicals, motherfucker. If you don't believe science, you got to go read some articles or something. There are 2 different chemicals, bro. And to make a claim that every CBD product has THC is I was gonna say it's why I'm fading Johnny Walker, but there are so many goddamn reasons I am fading Johnny Walker. He just does not belong in the UFC. And like I know when Dana White saw him way back in the day, it's like, holy shit, this Brazilian is jacked. He is huge. I could make some money off this guy. This guy is gonna be a fucking star. But guess what? Not everybody with the physique and with the character ends up being a good fighter. That's why I love MMA, JB. It's like you can put on whatever character you want, but when you're in the octagon, man, the cage locks. It's who's the better fighter. And Johnny Walker is not a good fighter. He's not. So Ion Kudalaba, like look at the dudes he's fought, man. Just some of them. Oh, I don't know. Glover Teixeira, Magomed Ankalaev twice, right? Jared Cannonier. Granted, it was 2016, but the dude is lost to some really good talent, right?
Agreed.
How about Johnny
Agreed.
Walker? Who is he ever beaten? Right? Who is he beaten? Give me a name that commands some respect.
So here's the thing on that, and again, I'm still Kutabala, but the whole argument they're making is so. Again, I'm talking about the time Corey Anderson got knocked him out when we were in
Yeah.
Vegas. His only win between now and then was against Ryan Spann. That was in 2020.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Ryan Spann beat Kutabala.
Yeah, he did. Okay, look, Ryan Spann. First of all, I'm not sold on Ryan Spann. I'm going to say
I'm
that.
not either.
I
I'm
remember.
not either.
I remember that fight. I believe Spann had him against the cage, trying to take him down, and Johnny Walker landed some vicious, perhaps a little controversial elbows to the side of the head.
They called him hammer
maybe the
fist,
back
so
of the head.
potentially, yeah.
Oh, is that what they said? No, I mean,
Yeah.
look, whatever, right? I am looking forward to Johnny Walker getting knocked out again. You have no more CBD/THC/whatever to blame. It's time to take your ass to Bellator, back to cage fight, whatever. Just get out of the UFC, Johnny Walker. Ion Kudalaba, fantastic parlay piece. And JP, I like him inside the distance as well, Kudalaba. I think that's a good straight up bet.
It is. I like it straight
minus
up.
195 money line. That's honestly, that's not even that bad. But I do
Yeah.
believe Johnny Walker is getting finished in this fight. Kudalaba is a beast, man.
Agreed. I mean, I'll throw up the odds for the next fight here. Macy versus Irene. I don't have a take. I want to pick Macy. I think she's cutting weight for this fight, which is probably why she's the dog. I think she is the better fighter, but I'm not going to bet it. If I was going to bet it, I'd take Macy. That's my pick, but I'm probably going to not bet it.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think she's the better fighter, man. I'm actually a big fan of Irene. I think she's got that Mexican fighting spirit, man. And I remember watching her when she lost to Holly Holm. Like, Holly's a great technical fighter, and she lost the decision. But other than Holly, she lost to Raquel Pennington. I think they both lost to Pennington. But Irene Aldana, she's got good hands, man. She's got good hands. I like watching her fight. Now, women's science is at play. I think minus 175 is about right, I think, for the line. But I'm not going to bet it, man. Irene needs to string together some wins against quality opponents. And, I'm looking forward to this fight. Pick Irene, but I'm not betting this, man.
Want to make this the Shoey pick? No bet, but make it the Shoey. You're on Irene.
Love it. No. I love it. I fucking love it, man. Let's go, Irene. Let's go.
Ah, man, I love it. I don't talk to you before the cards. I really thought we weren't going to have a Shoey bet on this one. And then boom.
But wait, hold up. Hey, hold up. Can we learn from our mistakes here? Money line straight up, right?
Oh, no. It's winner.
Yeah,
it's winner. It's
right,
winner.
all right.
I'm not doing some fucking, well, I got him by sub and I got him by sub. And then the guy gets KO'd. We're both fucking doing shoeys like assholes.
You can't throw props at shoey bets, bro, because now we both take All right. So we're learning. We're learning.
This next fight, you start off. I got a thought here, but it's based off nothing besides my hatred for Kevin Holland.
This is I'll start it off, but I'm actually interested in your hatred for Kevin Holland because for me, I like him more and more and more and more. Dude, I think he's taking this serious. I think he's finally taking this serious. I think he sees the opportunity that he has here. And I think he's got some good people around him, and he's a talented fighter. He really is. And I think, yeah, of course, he's still going to talk your ear off in the cage. He's still going to be a clown, right? But I think he's getting more and more serious, and he's fighting better and better talent, and he's winning, man. However, let me tell you about my boy D-Rod, man. There are certain fighters.
You're going right.
Look, absolutely, man. There are certain fighters that I'm just drawn to, man, and this is one of them. D-Rod is he's a fucking fighter, man. This dude is a scrapper. He is a brawler. He's getting up there in age, 35, so he's not a spring chicken. But, dude, this guy, he's just a guy from L.A. who comes in there to bang, dude. He's a great boxer. He's got great hands. I really love watching this guy fight. And, look, you could say that he sent Kevin Lee to, what's Khabib's league called? I can't even remember. Eagle FC.
Eagle FC. Yeah.
Knocked his ass out of the UFC, sent his ass to Eagle FC. So, look, no, it's not just the Kevin Lee win. I do like watching Daniel Rodriguez fight, like, especially when he fought Mike Perry, like, that showed his rawness, man. The dude can
That
scrap.
was it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
but Kevin Holland, look, I don't dislike him. In fact, I love that he's taking his shit seriously. I love it. However, if you're gonna give me D-Rod at plus 165, right? I am absolutely gonna take him. I'm not gonna parlay him. I'm gonna take him straight up and at that. I think he can outbox Kevin Holland. I think he's more technical than Kevin Holland. And to be honest, man, if he doesn't knock him out, which I'm not sure he will, how many times has Holland been knocked out? Zero times. All right. So maybe that doesn't happen. However, I think Holland could easily get outboxed here, and I'm taking my boy D-Rod, bro.
Yeah, I'm on D-Rod. No parlay here, maybe a straight up bet. It's just for that simple reason. D-Rod, when he fought Mike Perry, I fucking hate Mike Perry just as much as I hate Greg Hardy. I think he's a fucking piece of shit. So you instantly
Yeah.
get in my like, yes, you are now a fighter that I will continuously try to bet after you do something like that.
Mhm.
Maybe Holland's taking it seriously. I think he's talented as fuck. I can't stand the mouth.
Yeah.
He does more talking than fighting.
Yep.
He's one of those guys that I think if you shut the fuck up, he's nasty. And he
Yep.
doesn't shut up. And, you know, the whole shit of, you know, I forget who it was. He flipped over. He was in no danger whatsoever because the guy couldn't get under his chin, but he's doing the thumbs up as opposed to like trying to make a move on it.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
showman. He's a WWF fucking fighter. I don't know. If he's taking it seriously, I may do a complete 180 on him because I do think he's got the talent and skills. I just haven't seen it from him yet. And if he shows me in this D-Rod fight, I'll do a complete 180 on him because he's got the skills. But until he does, D-Rod all the way, baby.
Yeah, I'm confused by this line, to be honest. And I wonder if that minus 195 is because of the name. I could see even more money coming on Holland. And honestly, I'm confused by it, but whatever.
I think Holland's fought bigger names, and that's why he's getting it. Like, right? D-Rod really hasn't fought anyone big.
Yeah.
It's the names on Holland's resume, whether they are win or loss.
Sure. Yeah. All right. D-Rod, let's go, baby. Let's go.
All right. This next one.
No.
The Leech is going to win this fight. I am not going to bet the Leech. I'm going to bet Tony Ferguson because when you give me Tony Ferguson at plus 255, I have to take it. I'm not going to put him in a parlay. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to take him straight up plus 255. If Tony Ferguson loses this fight, which I think he's probably going to, he retires. He has to. You know, Dale on Punch List hit on this a little bit. Honestly, I'm going to steal it from him. I was going to say this. You look at who is in this guy's corner telling him this is okay to do after he just had his fucking brain crushed in by Chandler.
Yeah.
That was 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is in here saying, yeah, go back in against this guy who he's kind of a killer. The Leech is no fucking joke. You know, he's not going to ever be champ, but he's a good fucking fighter. And he couldn't, you know, you want to talk about fighters' health. If Ferguson ends badly here, he's going to be the guy that's like got CTE and is not well whatsoever. So, you know, what the fuck is he doing in the ring this quickly after that Chandler fight? Get your management, get your corner, and what the fuck are you doing? That being said, a plus 255, you're still Tony fucking Ferguson. You're a legend. You should be in the Hall of Fame at UFC someday. I'll take
you. Yeah. So I agree with your comment there with which may have echoed what Dale in the Punch List gang are preaching. Because I agree, right? What are you sending this 38-year-old man back out there after he almost got his head taken off his shoulders? What are you doing? But at the same time, Tony keeps talking these guys up. His new crowd, they've rejuvenated him. So I get that, and I agree with it, right? But what I don't necessarily agree with is Li Jingliang being a killer. You know, he's a textbook gatekeeper. That's what he is. He's not a fucking savage who's fighting high-level talent. He's not. You put him against Hazmat, Jesus Christ, dude, he got clowned in that fight.
Yeah, he beat Santiago, though, didn't he?
Yeah, okay, Santiago Ponce. I mean,
I agree. He's not a top 5, but he's not fighting nobodies either.
Yeah, no, he's a gatekeeper, bro. He's a gatekeeper, right? If you want to fight the high-level talent, you got to make it through Li Jingliang, right? So, like,
every time you're saying gatekeeper, man, all I think is that Ghostbusters scene when she's fucking lying on the bed saying, "Are you the gatekeeper?" I don't know why the fuck you keep saying it. That's all I keep fucking thinking. Yes, dude. Come on, Ghostbusters. The original one was a fantastic movie.
I wasn't a huge. I mean, I watched it, but it doesn't stick out like as a like a an unforgettable memory of my childhood. I guess it does for you.
One, I don't know if we can be friends anymore that you said that. And two, I hope I threw you completely off track of your thought there.
All right, dude. Whatever. We'll talk about Ghostbusters later. Actually, no, we won't because it wasn't even that. All right, never mind. Look. Hey, Tony Ferguson. Dude. I want to shed a tear and cry. This is a tragedy. This is a tragic story. Tony Ferguson's story is like that of Macbeth. It is a tragedy. And look at his. I mean, dude. Okay, he's lost a good amount of fights. In fact, he's lost 4 in a row. Not good for any UFC fighter. But let's look. Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, Beneil Dariush, Michael Chandler, right? The Leech is not on the level of any of these gentlemen. None of them, right?
Agreed.
Agreed. Okay, so now the question becomes that 4-fight skid against high-level talent, has that taken the soul out of Tony Ferguson? And one would argue that what Michael Chandler did to him could easily take the soul of a man. It's a KO that you do not come back from as a fighter. Like it's the kind of KO that that stays with you. And when you're 38 years old and Tony Ferguson, I cannot possibly ride with him even at plus 255. But am I going to lay minus 305 on a gatekeeper in the Leech? I'm just going to sit back and watch this one and enjoy it and hope Tony pulls through, man. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. So this might be a JB only bet. To your point on Tony, right? Justin Gaethje gets knocked out by Gaethje in round 5, May 2020. Goes back and fights Charles DeBronx 6 months later in December of 2020. Doesn't get finished, goes to decision. Then goes and fights another 6 months later in 2021 against Beneil Dariush. And then about a year goes by and he fights Chandler and gets his ass fucking killed, or his face killed, I guess I should say, and then comes in and is fighting, the Leech 4 months later. If someone says they're not a fan of Tony Ferguson, I really don't think they're a fan of MMA because what he's like, he's the guy that's going in there and fighting every fucking time. This is a dumb fight for him to take. I really, really hope he wins. I think we're going to see him throw the gloves in the ring and he's going to retire. Yeah. It's going to be very sad and depressing. I think if you're a true fan of MMA, you're pulling for Tony this weekend.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you thinking straight up plus 255 money line or what?
Straight up. Yeah. I mean, Tony, he technically could submit him. He technically could KO him. He could go to decision. I'm not, Tony winning alone is just happiness. So let's not fuck with it. Let's just go Tony winning.
All right. I'll be rooting for you, JB, on that one.
All right. Before we get into this next fight, I gotta fill up my glass here because I got some thoughts.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't need a fill. I told you this is a healthy pour that I'm somewhat ashamed of on a school night.
Oh, my picks on fucking football are gonna be terrible after this. All right. Khamzat versus Diaz.
How is this happening, dude? How is this fight allowed to happen?
There's some truth to Dana is pissed off Diaz spoke up and he's wants him killed in the ring.
Yep.
I think there's truth to that. Now, I will say, if you in this line, I should have started off the show with this. We are recording on Wednesday because we are not responsible individuals and we'll never be able to do a live show in the near future. This is going to get posted tomorrow on Thursday. This line I've seen jump all over the fucking place throughout this week. So Diaz could be plus 1,000 tomorrow. He could be plus 500. I have no idea. As of this evening, Wednesday evening, it's Khamzat minus 1050, Diaz plus 700.
Yeah.
If you are someone that is laying $1,000 to win 100, I want to punch you in the fucking face. Okay.
Nobody's doing that.
Like, what are you doing? Like that's going to be degen upon degen that is going to lose their family's fucking mortgage someday.
Well, dude, you know what this is? These are like the Drake bets and the bets that the UFC loves putting in the bottom left corner of the screen for people who have so much money they don't even know what to do with it. So they drop like 50K on Khamzat. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh my God, somebody just put 50K. It's like that somebody doesn't even know what to do with their money, dude. Those are the people who do that shit.
And it's the other side of the spectrum too. Again, we always talk about in unit play, right? Because you can figure out what it is. It doesn't matter what the dollar value is; it's units. someone will fucking bet this and make a big deal that they fucking bet on Kazmat, and they'll bet $20 and win fucking 30 cents.
Yeah. True.
Like,
True.
so anyway, so here's my theory. I'm taking Diaz
What do you
because he's
got?
plus fucking
Oh,
700.
oh god.
I'm gonna take him inside the distance because it's somewhere plus 1,000 rounds, 3, 4, or 5. You're talking plus 2,000 to 4,000. These are all sprinkle plays, no parlay pieces, no heavy plays. Here's my theory on Diaz.
What do you got?
He's a fan favorite as much as Dana White doesn't want to admit it.
Oh, he is absolute. That's undeniable, bro.
If Nate Diaz wins this, so my question to you is: if Kazmat beats Diaz, who's his next opponent?
That's why this fight makes no fucking sense, dude. All right, so he slaughters Burns. You think he's fighting for the title next? Oh no, let's fight Nate Diaz. It makes no fucking sense. So I can't answer that goddamn question.
So what's going to happen is Usman's going to get it. I don't know actually. If you listen to this conspiracy theory, I don't know if Usman gets his rematch right away.
I think he will. No, you don't think so?
So Diaz wins.
Oh, boy.
You know who Diaz knocked out? Didn't finish, but you know who he knocked out? Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards was KO'd in that round. Now Nate Diaz did the stupid thing.
Hold on. You didn't knock out Leon Edwards.
Dude, Leon Edwards had no fucking idea where he was. Okay,
he was wobbled.
And if Nate Diaz attacked, Nate Diaz beat Leon Edwards, and Leon Edwards is not the champion today.
Correct, but he did not knock out Leon Edwards.
He knocked out Leon Edwards, the equivalent of Tuivasa knocked out Sorrell. Fair? Not knocked out, but like it was close to a finish.
Okay, I get what you. Yes. Okay, I accept those words.
Nate Diaz faces Leon Edwards. Nate Diaz
for the title?
For the title.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because the only way, so if Nate beats this future guy, Dana's going to have to throw all kinds of money and promises out to re-sign him because this is the last fight of his contract. So he's going to say, well, fuck you, I'm fighting for the title. If I fight for the title, he will.
That would be interesting.
So he fights for the title. He beats Leon Edwards and becomes champion. Do you know who his opponent is? Do you know who his opponent is to defend this first title defense? Conor McGregor.
You see Conor McGregor. Jesus, you fucking dude.
What? You get the trilogy. And McGregor ends back up with the belt. Boom. Conspiracy theory.
Oh my God. What kind of psychotic bullshit story did you just narrate? How did you even think of that, dude?
So to be fair, late last night I sent Joey a text and said I just went down a serious fucking rabbit hole with Nate Diaz, and that was the rabbit hole.
There are so many holes that I want to poke in that. All right, let me try and do it quickly because we don't have enough time for us to discuss this at length. Okay, if by some miracle Nate Diaz beats Hamzat, okay, if he was true to his word, if he was true to the Stockton creed, he pieces out on UFC, man. He has been doing nothing but saying fuck the UFC. So he gets out of there. Title shot should mean nothing to him, right? But let's say that, he beats Hamzat. Leon Edwards is not going to give Kamaru Usman, as much as I don't like him as a person, arguably one of the best fighters in the weight class ever, but no, not deserving of the rematch. Instead, we're going to bring on Nate Diaz to fight for the belt, and then Nate somehow beats Edwards, and then Conor McGregor. This is insanity, bro. It's complete insanity. Have you listened to like some of the sound bites that have been coming out of Nate Diaz's mouth leading up to this fight?
Oh, they're absolutely absurd. He called himself the best fighter in UFC history, and it's like, no, you're not even close, dude. Here's my thing is Leon Edwards has already talked about fighting Masvidal or Diaz as his first title defense. Because the rumor is Usman's going to need some time. Like, Usman got knocked the fuck out. Like, he's not going to want to take a quick title defense. And Leon Edwards has been pretty clear. He wants to be a defending champion. He's not going to be this guy that doesn't fucking defend his belt.
Yeah, I think Usman would happily take a rematch ASAP, knowing that he just got caught and dominated Edwards for most of the fight, except the first round. But
who's Usman's manager, though?
Oh, yeah, but where are you going with that?
He's smart. He's not. If his fighter isn't ready, he's not going to send him out there. He's not Tony Ferguson's.
I think you give Ali too much credit, bro. I think you give him too much credit for having a fucking brain. That dude sees green. That dude sees green every morning he wakes up. It's a shade of green on everything he sees for that day. He would throw Usman to the fucking shocks if he had a chance to get another champion. How many champs does Ali got right now?
After Usman lost, none. That was one of the greatest things about that.
It's a fucking goose egg, bro.
Listen,
well, look.
Diaz is my play here. I know you're not gonna like it. Diaz inside the distance. Diaz rounds 3, 4, 5. It's probably not gonna hit, but the same thing. If it's close and he loses,
Yeah.
it's the same like two of us. I'm fine laying the money to lose that bet. If Cosmo comes in and kills him in round 1, it's like, well, fuck, that's what everyone thought was gonna happen. Great.
Yeah, it's true. And I'm gonna be looking at a prop for Hamzat rounds 1, rounds 2, 1 or 2, perhaps. But I think Nate Diaz, he gets hit a couple times. His face and all that scar tissue just opens the fuck up. I really like Nate, man. I think the downfall of Nate Diaz is just not having good people around him, man. Just not having good people around him. If he did have good people around him, instead of just a bunch of yes men in the Nate Diaz army, he would not be involved in this fight, man. This is bad for him. It's bad for his legacy. And when you listen to him talk about it, he even fucking admitted this week, I didn't want this fight. I still don't want this fight. No shit, you shouldn't. What are you doing, man? So I don't know. Look, secretly, I'm going to be rooting for you, JB, because I'm an ATS fan. How could you not love this guy? But yeah, I'll be taking a stab at a Hamzat prop round 1, round 2, maybe rounds 1 or 2. But I don't see this going late, man. I just don't.
By KO or sub, or you just want round 1 and 2 inside the distance?
KO. Diaz is slick on the ground, even though he's getting near 40, man. He's still slick with his jiu-jitsu. So I just don't think he can take these shots from Hamzat. I really don't.
I'm actually surprised I looked it up yet. Cosmat round 1 KO is plus 240. Round 2 is plus 450. So, I didn't know we were going to get any plus money on him. Now, that being said, Nate Diaz by KO in round 4 is plus 12,000. Nate Diaz by KO in round 5 is plus 15,000. I mean, JB has to sprinkle on that.
I hope you do. God bless you, man. God bless you.
All right, so that's the fight card. Not the best of the best, but listen, I think it's going to be entertaining. I don't think it should be a pay-per-view. It should be a fight night, or they should have done the Diaz fight as not a main card and throw it on something else. But
agreed. I'm looking forward to it, though, man.
All right, let's continue with Survivor. I'm not going to run down our picks. It's on the screen for those who want to. If you're listening on audio, go back and listen to episode 2 and 3 and figure it out.
Wait, hold on. You're not going to run down them because you're embarrassed you picked the Titans and Browns in weeks 1.
All right, you know what? Fuck you. Titans, Browns, Cowboys, Steelers, Saints, Packers, Broncos, Colts. I'm still in week 8, and I'm living fucking large by week 8.
Yeah, we'll fucking see, bro, says the guy who picks the Titans. And all right, so the Titans, I can't. All right, you know what? Is rabbit hole central we can go down right now. Can we get into the goddamn weeks? What is it? 9 through, what do we got?
9, 10, 12? 11, 12. Yeah, I think 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we come close to wrapping it up next week. Fuck the added weeks, so we'll have an off week. But yeah, let's do 9, 10, 11, 12 this week. So I'll let you kick it off. What do you got for week 9?
All right, so for week 9, there's actually quite a few matchups I like here, but I've used a lot of the winners here. So for week 9, I'm going with a team that actually I'm very high on this year. Very high on. It just happens to be the first matchup on your screen. When the Eagles fly into Houston, Texas, they are going to destroy them promptly. I've been waiting to take the Eagles. I think week 9 is when you do it. There's a lot of other good matchups here, but I think this is a great spot to use the Eagles. I'm on Jalen Hurts. I think he's going to have a huge year. That offensive line has been rebuilt. I'm high on the Eagles, man. Who are you taking?
I like it. To your point, there's a lot of good picks here. Buffalo's playing the Jets. That's a fucking stomping.
God.
Chargers versus Atlanta is another good pick.
Yeah.
I'm personally going to take, I think, Arizona against Seattle. If Seattle ends up being good this year, I'm fucked because my strategy is basically fade the Jets, Giants, and Seattle.
They can't be good, bro. They cannot be.
Geno Smith is not terrible, but he's not good. So, yeah, let's lock it in. I'm going to go Arizona week 9. You want me to start off week 10, or you want to start off week 10 here?
Yeah, I'll kick it off here. I think I'm kind of surprised with myself for using this team this late, but I'm going with KC here. So the Chiefs should be an interesting year for the Chiefs. AFC West is stacked. But I'll tell you what, in week 10, when you have the Jacksonville Jaguars showing up to Arrowhead Stadium, good luck. Easy for me, KC. They were available. There's only a couple matchups I like here. That's why I ended up taking KC. But who you got?
Love it. KC was definitely circled. I changed my mind. I'm going Tampa Bay against Seattle. Only thing I don't love, it's going to be in Germany. That being said, people are fucking nuts in Germany for Tom Brady, dude. they're going to go app. So that's going to be a pro Tampa Bay crowd. It's going to be as if it was a home game for Tom Brady. No one gives a fuck about Geno Wilson in Germany.
That's
Um,
true. That's true. Yeah.
So again,
yeah,
sticking
yeah.
with the philosophy of bet against Seattle, bet against the Jets, bet against the Giants. I'm going to take Tampa Bay in Week 10.
Yeah, that's actually a good call. I didn't know it was in Germany, man.
Yeah, man, they're like going international. I can't wait till we have a fucking team here, team in Germany,
Yeah.
and just fucking travel there.
Yeah.
All right, Week 11. Let me kick this off. It's a no-brainer. You bet against the Jets. The New England Patriots play the Jets in Foxborough. Patriots beat the Jets, and JB is still alive by Week 11, which is also Julian Edelman's number. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh,
Let's fucking go.
my God, dude. Oh, well, all right, I like it. And that's so you, JB. That's so
It is.
you.
It is.
All right. Look, if you're still alive in Week 11, best of luck with that. I'm going to take a pick that I think is, I just think it's a bit more guaranteed. And, since I have something maybe that's a little more strategic than you got going on, I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills
Love it. Love it.
at home against the lowly Browns, who I believe you took in Week 2. Let me just remind you that, all right?
I took Week 2 when they were playing the Jets.
You know what I heard? Joe Flacco, starting quarterback.
Week 1, Week 2, it's going to be, what's his name? Fuckface. The guy who fucks mothers.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, look.
They're saying the other guy might play Week 1.
Hey, Joe Flacco is going to reemerge as the bona fide starting quarterback of the Jets.
Okay, so hang on. Let's take a step back here. You're so fucking high on Flacco.
Well, hold on. This is all. I'm just
Yeah,
busting
yeah,
your balls.
oh,
You're going
hang
back.
on.
You're going
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in slides. I'm getting nervous here. I feel like I got to defend myself against Joe Flacco. You're making me nervous.
Your first pick is the Ravens against the Jets. Joe Flacco revenge game. Joe Flacco revenge game. And Joey's out in Week 1. You want to go down that road, pal?
I will take 3 shoeys in a row. If
You
that
didn't even need
happens.
to because I'll never let it down. Every week it'll be like, hey, remember when you got knocked down in Week 1?
Dude, if Joe Flacco has his revenge game Week 1 against my Week 1 survivor pick, I take 3 shoeys. No questions.
I like it.
I hate
like
it. Why did you have to do that? Can we go back to the current slide?
All right, so you're on Week 11 and your pick is Buffalo again. No, what was your pick?
Yes.
I don't even fucking remember.
No, yeah. I got Buffalo. The Browns are getting slaughtered when they come to greet Bills Mafia. Let's go.
So my only thing on that is that's Cleveland. When does fucking the rapist come back? No, he's still suspended by then, right?
Yeah. Actually, no, I don't think so, JB.
His first game back is against Houston. I thought it was Week 11, but I'm all. Yeah, I don't know. That's his last suspension.
Okay, so Week 12 he's back.
So because it was that whole fucking thing, like, oh, he suspended Week 11. That's a weird number. Why'd you do that? Oh, his first game back is against Houston. That's weird.
Okay.
We don't care that he rapes women. We just care that he has a rivalry game against his old team.
Yeah, it makes a whole lot of sense.
NFL. So we're in Week 12. That's Thanksgiving games. It's my favorite holiday because there's football, turkey, and beer, and you can't get in trouble for drinking.
Oh yeah.
What do you got here?
So kind of like Week 9 when I chose Philly. In Week 12, I got another. You're not gonna like this. But I got another team that I'm high on. Not to win the division or go to the Super Bowl, but perhaps to make the playoffs.
If it's Kirk Cousins in Minnesota, I'm ending this podcast.
It is not. So keep it going.
Okay.
It is Tua and the Miami Dolphins. All right.
Why are you so high on Tua?
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, he has the weapons, and I'm telling you, this is the year he shows his stuff, especially when the Houston Texans come to town. So give me the Dolphins, give me Tua, and you know what? I think they got a shot at making the playoffs this year. I do.
I don't hate the pick for Survivor. I disagree with everything you said about the Dolphins. Until Tua shows me that he doesn't suck, there's no indication to say that he's good.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. That is completely fair. I'm going off on a limb and saying, hey, give him the weapons. Let's see what the kid's made of. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, my lead-in was what? Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. You know what? Let's just fucking get Survivor out of the way. Buffalo beats Detroit, 12:30 Thanksgiving. that hits. You're still alive going into week 13. Week 12 wins. That's Tom Brady's number. Have some turkey, have some beer, call it a Thanksgiving. Boom, done.
I don't even have a response to that. It was just beautifully said, man. It's beautifully said.
I could have been a poet. Whatever.
It's a very weird poem, but I like it.
It is. All right. We're actually not doing terrible on time, but we got to fly through some of these games. So I guess
Week 1, let's go, man.
Week 1 NFL, the life is back here. So
yes,
we got Buffalo versus the Rams. Buffalo favored by 2 points, over under on 51.5. Thursday night football. It's in LA. What do you got?
Well, look, I mean, Thursday night football, there's got to be some action on this just for the sake of the first fucking NFL game, man. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm going to do for the pick? I'm taking the Rams here. I'm taking Stafford and the home team. Let's go. I am most likely going to get involved in the same game parlay. What I like here is Stafford with over 230 yards. I think he's going to be throwing over. I think the Bills, correct me if I'm wrong, JB. I believe they got 2 young buck rookies in the secondary. So I think that they are depleted, and I think Stafford is going to capitalize on that. So I like the Rams. I'm most likely going to take them straight up. Money line with Stafford probably over 230 yards, maybe the Rams D with 2 sacks. I'm going to craft some kind of masterpiece, but in the end, I get the Rams here.
I like it. I'm going to stay straight and simple. Rams money line. The Super Bowl champs being a dog on opening day, I don't think that's warranted, especially when they're at home, especially when the crowd's going to be pumped up. They just want a Super Bowl. Especially when their team is basically the fucking same. The other won the Super Bowl, so there's no reason for it. I think Buffalo is a great team this year. I think they are going to win the AFC East, much to my dismay. I would love to see the Patriots win it. I don't think Buffalo's win the Super Bowl. And for some reason, everyone's saying this is their year. They're going to win it. I don't think they're going to. I think this is the start of the letdown. I want to see Buffalo start 0-1 because I want them to get put in their fucking place. Rams, money line, bet it. Let's get some money to go into Sunday is all I got to say there.
Love it. Love it. Good strategy, man. I like it.
Saints at Atlanta. Saints minus 5.5 favorites, over under 42. I think the Saints win this game. I'm staying far away from everything, though. I don't like the points. I don't like the money lines. I don't like the over under. You got any takes here?
No, I mean, more or less the same. I'm very concerned about Atlanta this year. I really am. I'm looking forward just to kind of seeing what kind of offense they can put together. Like you can't roll out like Cordell Patterson at 33 years. How old is he? Like I have some real concerns about the Falcons, but at the same time, not fully sold on the Saints. I think they win this Saints. So I'll take them. Pick is the Saints, but no, there's no betting action on either of these teams week 1.
Agreed. I hope the pick is the Saints just so I can see Jameis Winston eat a W.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Cleveland plus 1.5 at Carolina, over under 42. Baker Mayfield revenge game. I'm tempted to put Carolina in a parlay piece here. I mean, if they're minus 1.5, their money line can't be that much. I'll probably go money line. Just like the hook always gets you with the 0.5. But my pick's Carolina. Parlay piece, probably not betting them straight up. What are your thoughts?
No, yeah, I mean, I agree. Baker Mayfield, I think he's going to come in with some new motivation here. And I think the Browns, look, this year, they got some real problems. They got some voids to fill, man.
They got some rapists on the team, yeah. They got two rapists on the team, yeah.
Well, hey, I was gonna bring that up. Let's just call them voids. Let's talk about the sport. Leave all that bullshit, out of the conversation. I am actually not super confident in Carolina. It's another team like I'm concerned about this year. Really am. But my pick will be the Panthers just because I think Baker Mayfield comes out with some motivation here. But no bets for me on this one.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey stays healthy. Carolina could be a force. If he doesn't stay healthy, they're fucked.
I think they might overwork him, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah. We'll see. I hope Baker gets his revenge because what Cleveland did is bullshit, in my opinion. But we'll see. San Fran minus 7 against Chicago. Over under 40. Stay away. San Fran's not going to be good. I think Chicago is potentially dumpster fire material, but week 1, my advice is stay away. What do you got?
Well, see, I think I'm a little higher on the Niners, man. I mean, I agree with you. Dumpster fire material for the Bears. Holy shit, I agree with that. But for the Niners, look, when you got guys like, okay, maybe some questions at quarterback, right? Let's see what Mr.
Oh,
Lance is
the
made
biggest
of.
position in the just some
All right,
questions there. We're gonna go with this guy, and then we're gonna sign the most expensive backup in NFL history in Jimmy Garoppolo.
Well, hey, I'm not talking about Jimmy. How about Trey Lance, man? Huh? So, look, Debo Samuel, man. Let's talk about Debo, dude. When you have a force on the field, just get him the ball. He's gonna. I mean, he could take over, and I think the Niners are just going to be significantly better than the Chicago Bears this year. Do I think that they're going to be a top tier team? Probably not. But for me, I'm confused by this spread. What is it? Minus 7 for the Niners. This is very tasty to me, to be honest, because I think the Bears are going to be that bad. I think Justin Fields has a long way to go. And I think the Niners still got a lot of that offensive talent, specifically Mr. Debo Samuel. They could tear apart that defense, man. So I'm tempted to dabble. It's TBD, man. It's TBD, JB.
All right. Well, this might be a Joey bet only. My advice is stay away. The over under is 40, and you got to spread at 7. That's like zero wiggle room. Like, you think there's gonna be 40 only? You think there's gonna be less than 40 points scored, but someone's gonna win by 7 points? You got to hope for like a 14-0 game or like a 21-7. Like, you don't have much wiggle room there.
That's if you believe the under, rather. How about you smash that over and 9 is -7? That's hey, look, hey, we'll see. We'll see.
Rather bet fucking Cleveland. Pittsburgh plus 6.5. Cincy minus 6.5. Under 44. Rivalry game. I'm a huge Joe Burrow fan. Not gonna lie there. I'm staying away from this game. I think Cincy should win. I think they're going to win. I think they're probably going to cover. I think they're probably going to beat the shit out of Pittsburgh. I'm concerned about a letdown season after their Super Bowl loss. I don't know if they have all the pieces back together. So I'm going to be high on Cincy after I see them in week 1. If they look like the same old Cincy, I will probably bet them every week here on out, but I'm going to stay away from week 1.
Yeah, sure thing. I get a little more confidence in Cincy coming out strong after a hell of a performance last season. I mean, they did better than probably even they thought they would do last year. So, I mean, Pittsburgh, another team. If Najee Harris can stay healthy, fantastic. If he can't, they're fucked. Even if he's healthy, I still think they got issues there. So I think what happened last year with the Bengals just motivates them more coming into this season. So pick definitely the Bengals. Might dabble in this and throw it into a parlay. Maybe take them what is it, -6.5. I don't hate that at all, JB. I really don't. But I can understand why you'd want to see them first to make sure they carry that momentum into this year.
Definitely a parlay piece. Definitely potentially a teaser piece if you can get the spread down a little bit further. Week 1 does weird shit happens in week 1, and while that should be a fucking blowout, I'm just not convinced.
Yep, I get you.
Speaking of blowouts that should happen, I think Philly's going to be nasty this year. I'm probably mushing them, which is going to be terrible news for our one and only subscriber. But I'm high on them. I think they should be very good. I think they just need to understand what and what not Jalen Hurts can do. They should go in and beat Detroit by 14 points. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm probably going to take Philly in a parlay, but I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit comes out here and wins. I think Detroit's got that dog in them, and I think they're going to be a team that's a problem for a lot of people this year. But I'll still take Philly -4 in a parlay.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. -4 all day. And I also agree that Detroit is going to cause problems for some teams. It's not going to be the Detroit we've seen, in the past, 5-7 years where they're just straight garbage every time they take the field. I don't think that's what we're getting this year. And I'm not even saying that because of the hard knock shit. I think the Eagles are going to make a statement this game, and I'm taking them, man. I will definitely take them at -4, and I'll parlay them as well.
I like it. Colts -7 against Houston, over under 45.5. I think Colts -7 is a parlay piece. Would love if it dropped to 6.5, but I think there's still a parlay piece at -7.
No doubt they are, man. I mean, look, I'm looking forward to seeing Dameon Pierce get the start and see what he's got, man. I am looking forward to that. But at -7 for the Colts, I mean, let's go. Matty Ice, make a goddamn statement, man. Another one. Definitely Colts is the pick. And hey, if it goes to -6.5, boom. But I'll even take it at -7, JB, all day.
I love it. All right. I mean, let's just get it out of the way, right? And this is going to happen until I'm proven wrong. Okay. Why the fuck Everyone's so high on the Dolphins. Tua has not proven shit in a regular season game.
Ah,
Oh, he got Tyreek Hill. Whoa, that's fucking fantastic. He still throws fucking ducks, okay? Slam fucking the Pats. You know what? Slam the Pats and money line. Fuck Miami. Mac Jones comes into fucking Miami and shows them this is our fucking division until Buffalo eventually starts winning more games after they lose to the Rams. But fuck Miami. Pats went outright. Money line.
disagree. The Dolphins make that statement at home. And I'm just going to ask you one thing because I think we got to move on. Like, I got nothing against Mac Daddy, right? But who is he making that magic with, JB?
Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne, Hunter Henry, Jono Smith, Damian Harris, Ramad Stevenson. Should I continue? Should I continue?
Yeah. Can you continue until you hear somebody that I actually think is capable of making consistent plays?
Let's just say I'm a big TD parlay guy, so I like doing
okay.
TD and do that. Kendrick Bourne touchdown in Miami, lock it up. Other one, Devontae Parker going against his old team in Miami.
Oh, like
touchdown,
that.
lock it up.
Like that. All right, look, my pick is the Dolphins here. I'm looking forward to this game. I think statements to be made on both sides, but I'm going to pick the Dolphins here. Not betting it, but let's see.
So here's my question to you, and then we'll move on. If New England wins outright, do you become higher on New England or less on Miami?
Much less on Miami, brother. Much less.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because look, if Tua, he's got a very short leash this season. Very short leash. Because of prior seasons. Your feedback is fair on him. I don't disagree with it at all. Hence his short leash this season. So I will be much lower on the Dolphins if they come out and blow it.
Yeah, as they should be. I mean, you say short. I gotta move on here, but like short leash, like who's his backup?
That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that.
So
don't know.
We are so prepared in this podcast. Hang on.
Well, yeah, I mean,
hang on.
Who's the backup of the Miami Dolphins? Like, I mean,
Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, okay. Proven vet of the game.
Oh, I wish there was a bet that Teddy Bridgewater is the starting quarterback by the end of the season. Anyway, let's go to the game that is going to knock Joey out of Survivor in Week 1. Baltimore at the Jets. This spread is correct.
No.
It is 100% accurate. Baltimore should go in and steamroll the Jets. I don't give a fuck if it's in MetLife. Joe Flacco, quarterback. I'm not betting the game. The guy who fucks the mothers. I can't even. What's his fucking name? Who's the fucking blonde guy?
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. If he told you that puncher's chance has a punch. All right. If he is the quarterback, I'm probably going to slam Baltimore -7. If Joe Flacco is the quarterback, I'm probably not going to touch this game. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, look, I'm J.K. Dobbins. He practiced today, man. He was limited. So if he comes out Week 1, it's going to be a massacre. Baltimore's taking this. That's why I picked them in Survivor Week 1. I have nothing else to say. Baltimore Ravens all day. Jets fucking suck.
I don't disagree with anything you said. I don't disagree. I just part of me that if Joe Flacco knocks you out of Survivor, it'd make me so happy.
You son of a bitch. Will you stop?
All right, Jacksonville +2.5 against the Washington football team, which is what I will call them the entire fucking year. Stay away from this game. Both these teams suck. If Jacksonville sucks this year, I think they got to blow up the team again. Not sold on Washington. I think this is a stay away game until you kind of see some more paper on them. What do you think?
Yeah, I know. I agree. But for a pick, I'm taking Jacksonville. I think this will be a bounce back year for them. I mean, not saying much because the bounce back from like the garbage of the league last year, it's not going to really put you in playoff contention. But I think the Jags will look a little better. I see nothing in the Washington football team this year. Nothing. So pick is Jags. I love
that you just called them that. Yes.
I knew you would. So I picked the Jags here, but staying far away from it.
Like it. KC at Arizona. I'm a little bit of I really like Arizona. I'm obviously not going to take them +6 against the Chiefs. The Chiefs could easily drop like a ton of points on them.
Yeah.
What I do love here is the over-under at 54. I don't think Kansas City is going to completely shut out Arizona, and I think Kansas City is going to put up a lot of points. So probably looking at the over-under here at 54, but staying away from the spread. What are your thoughts?
I'm just a little nervous about Arizona and their ability to put up points, to be honest. I'm confused by the spread. I really am. -6 for KC? How? Why?
It's Week 1. They don't have Tyreek Hill. because he's going to light it up with your boy in Miami.
Right.
And there's hype around Arizona. And again, another team, if they don't do anything this year, they just signed Kyler to a massive contract. They got studs on their roster. Their coach, Cliff, if this doesn't happen this year, they might have to blow it up. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, true. But I'm picking KC here. I don't know if I'm going to bet it. Maybe I'll smash the over with you, JB, for old time's sake. But I'm picking KC against the Birds.
Love it. Love it. Vegas plus 3.5 against the Chargers minus 3.5. I will start off with, I think the Chargers could win the Super Bowl this year on paper. Their team is really that good. There's something about Vegas, what they did in the offseason. It has nothing to do with Josh McDaniels. I actually don't like Josh McDaniels. I was very happy to see him leave the Patriots. I think Vegas money line is a play here, but I like the over-under more than anything. So over-under straight up and probably over-under parlayed with the Kansas City, Arizona over-under. And then you got some little point parlay happen there and the 4 p.m. action, after you lose all your 1 p.m. bets, you get a little bit of help there. So, but what do you got here?
No, I like it. I actually like the over-under as well here. And the Chargers, they should be a damn good team. Keywords should be.
Should be.
AFC West is stacked, bro. So we'll see. I could easily see them going pretty far in the postseason. I could see him not even making it, dude. I don't know. AFC West is wild, bro. That's why I'm looking forward to this game. I will take the Chargers here in this spot, but I like that. I like the over, man. I like the over.
Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more over-under plays, but really the only things I'm seeing so far is KC, Arizona, and Vegas Chargers. But, we'll eventually get a little bit more. Just week one.
Oh, yeah.
Green Bay, Minnesota. Green Bay minus 1.5. I honestly don't understand this line.
Yeah, what's happening?
Wins.
What is happening here?
I don't because he doesn't have Devontae Adams anymore. Is that really the reason why?
Dude, this would be like a minus 14 spread last year. Like, what's happening? Am I missing something?
And the over-under is also kind of low. I'm not going to touch the over-under. I think I'm just going to take Green Bay minus 1.5 straight up. This line hasn't moved. So we'll talk about Tampa Bay later. Tampa also opened up at minus 1.5, and they're up to minus 2.5. For some reason, this line hasn't moved, which also confuses the hell out of me. But my pick, Green Bay minus 1.5. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm going to take that as well, man. Until I see reason not to take these spots with Green Bay, I'm taking it, man.
I like it. Giants plus 5.5 at Tennessee, over under 43.5. Tennessee should cover. My gut reaction is I'm going to stay away from this game. What I would like to see if there's a prop for over rushing yards with Barkley and Derrick Henry. This is going to be a run heavy game. I know Tennessee's defense is pretty good, but I think the go-to for both of them is the running back, right? Like they both kind of suck at quarterback. So there's an over-under prop on amount of rushing yards. I'm probably going to slam the over. Otherwise, I'm not going to touch this game.
Yeah, that's a good call, JB. I think you got two stud rushers here in Henry, and well, let's see how Saquon Barkley, rebounds this year. But pick is going to be the Titans. I think the Giants are going to really struggle this year. I really do. And if Saquon Barkley continues to not be healthy, they're straight up screwed, man. But pick will be the Titans. I will probably join you looking at those Russian props with Barkley and Henry here, but Titans will win.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. Can you do like a same game parlay on like Barkley's over and Henry's
over?
Oh,
yeah. Oh, certainly can. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. That'd be good. Tampa Bay minus 2.5 at Dallas, over under 51. I do like this over under, potentially the third parlay piece with Kansas City, Vegas, and Chargers. What do you want me to say? It's Tom Brady. I know his offensive line is banged up. The rumors about plastic surgery, the rumor he's on The Masked Singer. It's Tom fucking Brady with Julio Jones, Mike Evans. Like, what do you want? So Tampa covers here. I'll take Tampa straight up, potentially parlay piece, but I do love the over under at 51 as well. I don't think Tampa's defense is anything to write home about, and Dallas does have some talent.
Yeah, I see that's questionable for me as far as the Cowboys. What do they got going on? You mentioned Brady's O-line being banged up, true, but so is the Cowboys. They lost this stud O-lineman. They're trying to, patchwork the shit now with, Dak Prescott. I just, I don't dislike him as a quarterback, but I just question what they're going to be able to do this year. And I think the Eagles are going to take over the division. That's just what I think. So when I see Tampa Bay at minus 2.5, yeah, I understand what you're saying with Brady's O-line, but what do the Cowboys got going on this year? Ezekiel Elliott is aging. And
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
No, I totally agree. My only concern with Brady is Ryan Jensen, the center, being out for the season. Ryan Jensen,
Yeah.
arguably one of the best centers in the NFL, and him and Brady clearly had a connection. I mean, if you really study football, Jeff Saturday versus Peyton Manning was probably the only better connection there.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you have a true center who has a bond with their quarterback that just knows, like, I mean, there was rumors that Brady didn't even have to call him to play. Like Jensen knew what he had to do, but when Brady was walking to the huddle,
Yeah.
so that concerns me. And then you worry about, well, something stupid gonna happen, fumble snap and all that bullshit where you get stupid, turnovers. But I still think -2.5 is way too low for Tampa. So I think
Yes.
I want to lock it in before it goes -3. But we'll see if I can get it there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm with you on that.
So we talked about this last week, and I sent you the meme, but like
Oh
Broncos
my
Nation,
god.
Broncos
Oh
Nation, let's
my
ride.
god. I hadn't seen it before until you sent it to me. What happened? Was he just not what was he not comfortable in the studio? Was he just what was that, dude? Do you think that Broncos Nation is excited about
all,
that?
all I'm thinking is like it's overtime, right? And they win the coin toss. They're getting the ball, and that's what they throw on the jumbotron. Broncos Nation, let's ride. That gets the people
Dude,
going.
no, it was so awkward, man. I hate that you sent that to me, but look, put that aside for just a second. All right. Geno Smith. Can you imagine him in front of the camera saying, Hawks Nation, let's ride? Can you imagine that?
I can't because he didn't.
Not only didn't he, but he never will be in front of a camera doing any kind of promotion for a national or local fan base ever. And that is why I got Denver rolling over the Hawks on Monday Night Football. The spread I like as well, JB. 6.5. I will slam that. I will. And I want your thoughts here on the over because look, 45. I understand Geno Smith and the gang might not be putting up a ton of points, but I mean, Broncos Nation, they could easily do it, man. What do you think on this?
I like Denver at -6.5 as a parlay piece. I don't like anything here straight up. Over under 45. That's that number that 21-14.
Mm,
Easy. I could see that happen here. Like to your point, like it could be 35-0 under
yep.
hits. Like
Right.
I don't love the over under. I personally have a thing about betting unders. I probably will going to lose more money because I refuse to bet an under. But uh, Denver -6.5 is the play as a parlay piece. I still want to put them straight
Yes,
up, but if you can put
for
them in a
sure.
parlay, juice it up a little bit. I like it. If that gets to -7 on your card, I
Mm,
probably walk away.
yeah, I
Um,
like 6.5, JB. I like it.
I do. I do. All right. We are over, but we're not that over. So let's just move into some college football because we were
Oh
very,
boy.
very close. We were very, very close last week, Joey. And
The points parlay nearly hit, bro.
it was
Nearly hit.
there. It was there. It was there. And you know what? Week one, we figured out there's some scrub teams ranked. They're no longer ranked. So let's see what we got here.
All right.
Alabama at Texas.
Plus 19.5. Christ. Oh, God.
First of all,
All
I'll just
right.
put it out there. That 65.5 over is going to be in the points parlay this week. There's zero chance it doesn't happen.
Yeah, you know what? I feel okay about that. I feel okay about 65.5 being exceeded.
There's going to be a sprinkle play
What do you got?
because Texas is back. And
Oh God, what?
Texas is going to upset Alabama this week.
Are you out of your fucking mind, dude?
Texas is back. Telling you right now,
I
Texas is
hold
back.
on. Is there gonna be any logic or rationale behind that Texas is back statement, or are you just gonna keep saying it?
So, I mean, I can't really rationalize it because I know enough about college football. I don't know all the players and all that stuff. I watched enough Texas games last year. I think they are building a solid program. Okay, they may lose to Alabama. I think the money line on them. I mean, I gotta find this because I honestly don't have it up because I saw mine -19.5. I was like, what the fuck is that? $40,000.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a sprinkle. Again, point 0.1 unit, like buy a lottery ticket on it, right? And then
All
it
right,
hits and you
sure,
look like a
sure,
genius. I'm not telling them to put a parlay piece. I don't even want the 19 and
sure.
a half points because Texas either wins this game or it's 45-0 at halftime.
Right,
So
right,
Alabama
right.
either covers or Texas wins. There's no point where Texas covers, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Um,
okay. I'm supportive of that.
I do believe Alabama could put up 62 points on Texas if they wanted to, which means you need a field goal from Texas, which means it'll be 62-3, and we will hit the under because we suck. But I'm
Yeah,
still going to take
yeah.
the over there.
All right. Wow. Coming up blazing, JB. Jesus.
By the way, that game's at noon, and I know we have Red Hot Chili Peppers on Saturday, so you'll find me at a bar in Boston somewhere watching that.
Oh
So.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
South Carolina at Arkansas. I don't know what to do about this. I was looking at the over only because I'm a for some reason Arkansas fan, and South Carolina has the quarterback that used to be at Oklahoma, Spencer Rattler, and they can put up points. Maybe touch the over 53 here, but not sold on it yet. More so looking at Appalachian State, Texas A&M. I mean, that Appalachian State UNC game is the only thing that really saved me from an absolute massacre last week. Um, Appalachian State put 60 points up on UNC.
Oh God. Yeah,
If
I
they put
know. I know.
60 on UNC, can't they put up like 14 on Texas A&M, and then
Sure,
Texas A&M
sure.
puts up the remaining? So I like that
That's
over
not
under.
bad. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
like that over under 54. They're probably going to be in the points parlay. Tennessee Pitt, both put up points last week. That Pitt West Virginia game was fucking amazing. I really hope I see
Yeah,
more of that. Stay away
yeah.
from the spread here. I think this could be a closer game than everyone thinks. Over under 66.5. I like that. Same thing with Houston and Texas Tech. Again, look at this and I say the number 25 team is actually the underdog against an unranked
Crazy, huh?
opponent. But you're number 25, you're literally the last ranked team. Texas could be
Yeah,
26
true.
for all anyone knows.
True.
Over under 63. I do like that. UNV versus California. Over under 48. I think that's way too low. UNLV has that stupid turnover slot machine. So I think we're looking at some pick
Oh
sixes.
yeah.
We're
Love
gonna
that
go
shit,
over
man.
and get that.
All right,
Um,
all right.
Kansas, West Virginia. I threw it on there because I really love that West Virginia pick game. I'm actually probably going to stay away from this game. I don't know if Kansas can put up that many points. I think West Virginia covers here, but 13.5 is way too much to line an unranked team, in my opinion.
Mm.
And then Kentucky versus Florida. I should have fucking bet Florida last week. I said they were going to win outright, and I fucking took them off the card. What I do like here is the over-under. 2 ranked teams, 52.5.
Yeah.
SEC,
Yeah.
like the over. So you're probably looking at an
Sure.
over with Kentucky, Florida, Alabama, Texas, Appalachian State, Texas A&M, called out the points, and then maybe do a super points with the Houston, Texas, Tech, UNV, California added to Tennessee. We might have like a 16 super points parlay.
Yeah, hey, hence the super. Hence the super, man.
Super points. Super
like
points.
it. I like it.
All right. So as I mentioned, Red Hot Chili Peppers this weekend.
Oh yeah.
The weather is looking fantastic. It's like 80 degrees and sunny the entire day. So I am pumped to just go bar hopping in Fenway, watch some college football, watch fucking Texas beat Alabama straight up, and just fucking do a shoey in your face.
Fuck that. You better bring the fucking shoey, man.
Oh, I ordered a second one, so we got 2 shoeys. Don't worry about it. Because we do have to do some shoey bets based off this podcast here.
God damn you.
And then we'll review DraftKings Sportsbooks at Foxwoods on October 1st. I am talking to Brooks Casino, maybe going up there for a little bit. I just got to get the reservation detail and all that, but that one's in New Hampshire. So that's what we got coming up. We are over, but we're only at an hour and 13 minutes, which isn't bad for how much we had jam-packed. We do try to keep this in an hour. But with that, all I will say is please like, subscribe everywhere. Our QR code's there, brings you to our Linktree profile, Instagram, Twitter. Instagram's probably the best. I do post everything there. Also goes to Twitter, but YouTube, Spotify is also there. We do have the live stream on Twitch. Twitch is lame and doesn't let you do replays yet because we don't have enough followers. So if you guys follow us, we can actually have more replays there.
Help us out, huh? Help us out.
So final weeks. Last week was bad. This week's going to be good. We're just like Jake Collier, right? One bad week, one good week. But let's make it a very good week here. Joey, final thoughts.
Hey, man, this is it. We're in the thick of it. It's the beginning where I'm talking about when you wake up on Saturday, college football all day. You wake up on Sunday. Well, actually, UFC card as well on Saturday. You wake up on Sunday, NFL all day. I mean, goddamn, these are the weekends, my man. These are the weekends. So most importantly, I think this upcoming week is a bounce back week for us, man. Let's make some goddamn statements. Let's fucking find the best whiskey we can find. Let's find the best beers we can find. Let's bless this upcoming weekend, brother, with the Chili Peppers and all of this wonderful sports action we have going on. Let's have some fucking fun, man.
Calling it right now. When Nate, and I'll be that confident, when Nate Diaz wins,
fuck you.
Next week's podcast is I'm Not Surprised, Motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what we talk about. That's the title of next week's podcast when Nate Diaz wins.
Done, bro. I will. We will happily name it that. And shit, if that happens, man, god damn, I'm gonna give you some serious fucking credit.
All right, man. Be well, and we'll talk to everyone next week.
All right, peace.